James Holder, Fightful TV, in association with Matt Klitscko. With me, I've got Joe Long, extraordinaire from the Fighters Inc. How are you, Joe?
Good, James. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you, mate. It's been a little while since we caught up.
Yeah, I know, man. Thanks for coming along.
I appreciate it.
I missed you at the Mayweather thing.
Yeah, indeed. I missed you as well. I didn't get an invite, Joe. You know what I mean? Gave me the elbow.
Coogan said he could eat for two of you, apparently.
That's right. Probably could, to be fair. Listen, Joe, you know we're not massively knowledgeable on UFC, MMA.
I know.
If you're involved in it, though, we do tend to come and sort of pop up and give you a little bit of support on that. So
you always have done.
Talk to us about what's going on today.
Yeah, sure. And we appreciate your support over the years with Senny and UFC, Michael Bisping, so on and so forth. So today's the press conference of Bellator London, which is happening the same weekend as the Senny show.
Who's headlining that?
So the headline is Kimbo Slice v James Thompson, which is a heavyweight bout.
Okay.
And then the second on the card is a big grudge match. Paul Semtex Daly and our friend Josh Koscheck with a lot of UFC history.
I'm sure UFC fans, they know about this. This is something, you're not just making this up to me, are you?
No, I'm not making I'm trying to align it. Let's say it's like their beef and their grudge is kind of, in MMA terms, is along the same lines as George Groves, Cole Froch.
Okay.
It's that same bitterness.
Okay.
Yeah?
On the same night, obviously the Senny show, what you do, what you're involved in, that sort of in the venue, incorporated with the event. Is
correct, yeah. We're running all weekend at the O2, and Saturday night is the main arena show is Bellator London. So Senny's running Saturday day and Sunday day in the whole of the O2. So we've got...
so you've actually got the whole of the O2 this time?
The whole baby.
Wow.
The whole baby.
For those that don't know about Senny, you can watch all the videos on Fightful TV from our past trips. It's great. It's fantastic. It's sort of martial arts, boxing, karate, sort of anything you need to know or you wanted to know or get involved in and try out. Senny is the place for you.
It is most definitely. And your support over the last few shows has been great. So that weekend, James, we've got... many events running all weekend in the Piazza, where the Joshua weigh-in was had with Charles Martin. So that area there will be an exhibition area. We've got Brooklyn Bowl, which has got events going on all weekend, combat and strength events. Indigo running all weekend. We've got a Bruce Lee conference running all weekend within the Chinese restaurant now. All Bar 1 is a fan zone. The upstairs of All Bar 1 is a fan zone. And then we've got the main arena, obviously, Saturday night for the big one for Bellator 158 London.
Okay, as well as being involved in sort of MMA, UFC, whatever you want to call it, you've also got sort of strong sort of links to the boxing world as well, Joe.
Most definitely.
What sort of fighters, who are you working with at the moment, if you can let us a little bit info?
At the moment, as you know, we managed Dillian Whyte up to his 9th fight, and then Dillian went his own way. Currently, we're working... myself and Chris Oko are working with a light heavyweight who we're looking to cross over in the next year or so, who we're both very excited about. We've been working behind the scenes with Yusuf Safar.
He's a good kid, Yusuf Safar, isn't he?
You know what? You see that boy, I think he's got so much potential, and he'll get there.
Mick Hennessy really rates him. When you talk to Mick Hennessy about him, he thinks he's definitely someone that's going to achieve something in the future.
100%. Mick, another great guy within the industry. So, yeah, we're working with behind the scenes with Yusuf, and there's a couple of people which we're looking to work with at the moment going forward, but none I'm going to go.
I know how big of a boxing fan you are. You got Golovkin Wade this weekend as well on BoxNation. Massive fight. How do you see that one playing out?
It's got to be GGG all day, isn't it? At the moment, me personally, I can't see no one stopping him, and I say no one. Full stop. No, it's not happening. All the talk, all the hype, I think it's all hype. I don't see no one stopping him at all. Period.
Khan Canelo, massive fight as well. It's fantastic for Amir Khan to get this big fight, and credit to him for stepping up. He's going up technically 2 weight divisions to face one of the best fighters on the planet. So nothing but respect and admiration for Khan. What are your thoughts on that fight?
I actually think Khan wins. I think Khan's too fast, too sharp, too slick. I think he'll be in and out as long as he don't get caught, which is a big question. Don't get caught I think it's Amir Khan's fight. I really favour him for this fight. Luckily enough, we've worked with Amir on a few corporate events.
I remember, yeah. I remember.
You know, over the past couple of years, and also worked quite closely with Maxi Muscle, his nutritional sponsor. So we've worked with Amir a few times, got a lot of time and respect for him, and I'm going Amir Khan all day long on that fight, which surprises some people.
Not me. I can see the reasons and logic behind it.
Yeah.
So it's a good fight. It's just interesting to see how Khan makes sort of the weight and how he looks at that weight.
For sure.
Very intriguing.
I mean, in my deluded mind, what I would love to see is for Khan to win that, and then him and Kell Brook come the end of the year. That's what I'd love to see.
Cracking fight that on BoxNation. I said BoxNation have also got Fury Klitscko. Can't have you without talking about that massive fight.
Yeah.
Give us your thoughts on that.
Again, big Fury fan. You know, been around Tyson and Peter quite a bit in the early days of Dillian White's career, where we got Dillian White sparring with Tyson. Hell of a lot of respect for the Fury family. And again, Huey. I think Huey's going to do big things. That fight, I want to put my neck on the line. Tyson Fury all day long. I can't see Klitschko beating him at all. You know, I think he beat him once. He's now coming over here. You know, he's going to be chasing his tail, and I think laterally, Tyson's too much for him.
Listen, on that note, you're going to have to walk me around and introduce me to a few fighters, and I'm going to pretend like I know stuff about
just pretend,
neck
James.
grabs and elbow drops.
But listen, there's a lot of boxing fans. Obviously, Kimbo Slice's. You told me his record on boxing was it 7-0?
7-0, Kimbo.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? We actually spoke about trying to get him over here a couple of years ago for a big heavyweight fight, but it never
I'd pay to watch
materialised.
him in a big heavyweight fight here. I think it'd be great value.
Yeah, well, listen,
it's
it's his first time in this country. They was talking about bringing him to Cage Rage, if you remember Cage Rage, many years ago at Wembley. It never happened. It never materialised. So he's a big YouTube star. And I think when he gets here, when he lands here and starts talking to the press, etc., I think it's gonna go. It's gonna be a great night.
Listen, when he gets here, let us know. We'll come down, have a little crack, see if
100%.
we can, get some more YouTube views out of it.
100%. Cheers, James.
Thanks for some time, mate.
God bless.
See you soon.